Go on ahead. Take this Yanis shortcut, and the long pilgrimage stairway will be waiting for you at its end.
I have to admit, I never expected you to not ask me anything. Not even my motive.
Because I know very well what it is you are after. As the saying goes, a gentleman helps others achieve their goals. I have a feeling that your theory will be validated at the end of this journey. I believe Kefali will not deprive you of your right to ask your question, especially now that you're on the brink of death. You must be closer to Kefali than anyone else. Wouldn't you agree?
I hope things go as you say, then.
Putting a child of justice into a farcical world is bound to turn it upside down. It is my hope that you bring a much-needed change to this world which is on the brink of destruction.
Looks good. Honestly, this...
What a splendid view.
Well, I don't see... And even though I've come this far, I'm still doubtful about getting useful clues from him.
I must be getting ahead of myself to be expecting to hear something nice from you.
Oh? Haven't you been in my head for some time now? It's high time you get used to how I feel about things. All right, we're just a short hike away from Kefali. No time to waste here.
So the intellectual debate from earlier was too draining for you, huh? If Amphorius gets a new lease on life, you should focus on strengthening your body and stop shirking social interactions.
Save your concern.
The Titan is in sight. Can you make it?
Why? Are you going to carry me up if I were to fall now? I know how far I can go, so just hold your tongue and come along.
Fine then. I guess I won't say any more. I'll just wait till your soul dissipates completely to gain control over your body.
Wait. Is that... Cersei's? Hey, look at that.
Huh? What should I be looking at?
Am I hallucinating? Or do we even get to see souls when we're close to dying?
Oh? Why didn't you bring your favorite spear with you on this trip, Nias?
Nias. I know I've heard this name somewhere.
It's unfortunate. The Black Tide destroyed every last inch of my calyx.
How could that be? Even a creation of Georios, from their prized ores and molten fire, couldn't escape the fate of destruction.
Hey, Sarces. Do you know a certain Nias?
Nias? No, not that I remember. How did you even think up such a strange name?
I just saw him. Nias. A warrior-like figure who was just chatting with you here.
No, I have no such memory. Could you be hallucinating?
This is a departed spirit?
Enough about me. Did Kaos ever reply to you?
Well, regrettably.
Seems like the price of becoming a demigod is a lot heftier than we thought.
Kaos. Demigod. I've never heard of this person. Which Titan's authority did he inherit?
Look on the bright side, Nias. Since we've come all this way, I doubt he'd snub his old friends, would he?
Let's just hope we mean as much as the world to him.
Hey! Are you seeing that same hallucination again?
Yes. It's still you and Nias, but you're now talking about a certain Kaos. I'm guessing he's one of your companions?
Kaos? This name sounds just as strange to me.
Never mind. I think I know what this is about. If things are as I thought, then they aren't hallucinations, but the souls of people.
What? But if those are the souls of the dead, then what am I?
Beats me. For all I know, you're just an illusion I conjured up in my dying moments. Let's just keep going.
Know your limits. Wander too far among the dead, and even I might not be able to save you.
I'm fine. If this is indeed as I thought, then this will be very amusing. So...
If I knew we had to climb a mountain, I wouldn't have come along with you.
I guess this also counts as one aspect of the world-bearing burden.
Keep your sarcasm to yourself.
I'm not...
I would sooner throw myself off this cliff and hit rock bottom than exercise even a little. I am Calypso of the eminent Seven Sages, after all. Training would make me no different from those Helcalithist barbarians.
Calypso. She's one of the Seven Sages. No, she can't be. I would know her name if she really were one of the Seven Sages. Hey, Circes. Does the name Calypso ring a bell? Daggone. Doesn't matter. I can do this myself. Looks like I'm nearly there now. The land of the dead.
Oh, beautiful old world. Where are you now? Oh, legendary era Chrysia, return to the mortal realm. Splendid gods once walked the paths we walk. Alas, all that's left of that warmth is...
We're here. Finally. So... I don't get to ask the Titan my question very well then. So... I'm back here again. This is... I can hear it. I hear it from the depths of the tides. Beyond this time...
Since we've come this far, let's just wait.
Lord Nias and Miss Calypso, are you both here to visit Chaos too?
Yes, and we've been waiting for quite some time now.
Regrettably, he hasn't answered us. The worst-case scenario is that he's already been overwhelmed and crushed by the world-bearing burden.
You're overthinking, Lord Nias. I can still sense Chaos' soul in the area. And besides, we both know Chaos' nature. A deliverer like him wouldn't fall so readily, much less give up on all that he holds dear. Isn't that so?
Yes, I have faith in him.
That reminds me. Why are you making this trip alone, Polixia?
Oh, my sister needs more time to make sure the flowers are fine.
Such a pity. Both of you have hearts kinder than anyone else. Yet you are born only to take over Thanatos' divinity.
Everything that I see and hear this time has left me shaken to the core. What may seem like a mundane conversation is in truth a once-in-a-lifetime exchange. The conjecture has taken shape and must now be But no, because another one of my conjectures, one that I have fusing a mortal soul with that of a Titan to replace said Titan.
What are you thinking about?
Just amazed at how this towering tree is Circe's divine body. It's a majestic sight.
Is that so? You don't look the slightest bit amazed, though. Plus, you seem to be strangely familiar with the city around the great tree.
Merely something from the past that I won't go into.
Events of the past, huh? I was also a child when I looked up at... I stood at this very spot back then, imagining the day when I could climb to the top of this tree. Because
You're a sky priest, yet you study at a place that is home to the Reason Titan. That's rather counterintuitive.
don't read too much into it. I mean, can mortals even hope to reach Aquila's realm? They're a strict and draconian god. Nothing like Circe's. Reason is willing to share what is theirs with others, but Sky only expects people to revere them. You get what I'm saying, right, Denny? After all, the titan that imprisoned you and Grey here in Amphorius is none other than Aquila themselves.
Yes, I didn't count on provoking the ire of a local god.
But there will always be people who dream of soaring towards the sky. The Grove has a wealth of research on Aquila, and that is exactly what we are here for. It's just... I never thought Grey would meet with something like that before we set off. As if it's...
Bad luck tends to come in streaks, so don't beat yourself up over it.
Yeah, there is no rest for the weary, huh? In any case, what we're looking...
What about you?
Have you forgotten that you're talking to the chief physician of the Twilight Courtyard? Have more faith.
The silent, with the vast amount of knowledge it holds. The clock is ticking. The night sky feels unusual, now that I've gotten used to the eternal light of Akama.
Looks good.
These are the remains of a black... What's that underneath it? I'll hold on to this for now. Huh? That's Hyacinth. Why is she surrounded by so many monsters?
Really now? This... or you could sip...
I can't tell.
I'm kidding, Danny. Treasure! Come to me. You can't run. Yeah! Let me tend to your wounds.
Thinking of taking advantage of me, are you?
This cat
We'll take it all.
Initiate.
You found me.
Is this how it feels to be in sync? Remember that!
Looks like somebody needs a doctor. Well, listen, feel kick. Here's
Initiate.
This place is practically...
Anyway, never mind that.
Anaxagoras.
This is new.
Finan said Anaxa might be...
Might yet. It.
I picked up a scroll on my way here.
Oh, let me. By the looks of them, these scrolls are
There's still much...
Sure, go ahead. The Grove of Epiphany as the sage. If we were to place the seven...
A very
Anaxa often said, perhaps to him it's a shame.
Don't worry about it. There's something else that's caught my attention, though. This says
I have a bad feeling about this. Could there be more to what happened at the Grove? This is the Library of Philia, a place where the Grove stores its collection of tomes. Other than, but we've had more than our fair share.
That doesn't seem like...
Nice?
Well, if you don't...
Whew. There are two...
Agreed. There's still so... Looks good. This is...
Ugh, it's so dusty in here. I can already see what they must have written. And
Does Anaxa hold...
why else would they call him the great performer? Are the Titans true?
And...
They marched him straight to the... So what he took on in the first allegation...
am I... Based on the history of the Flame Chase journey...
Anaxa said the same thing. Needless to say, his critics didn't take kindly to his answer. You claim to be studying souls, yet you are, in fact, defiling them and committing acts condemned by the gods.
That's a serious out...
Anaxa always wears an eye patch, never removing it, even when alone. Some say every being in the world owes their safekeeping to Kifili. And this is even more so. Thankfully, they, one by one, it was only after...
Oh, would he...
Yes. By the way, I'm talking about Anaxa's alchemy lab. Hidden...
Given the Grove's
It's a even the administrator with the Grove in this state?
These trees, they're like a maze.
This is the place. But materials for alchemical
No wonder we didn't see any defense mechanisms along the way. Have you ever been here before?
No, not even close. Huh? That? What's going...
This journal contains... Through alchemy, this must be what he means by...
Danny? Look. My biggest fear. It's Anaxa was carrying out experiments on soul transmutation.
Do you mean he's trying to reconstruct human souls alchemically?
Yes, this is what he was secretly conducting research on. Something he had to keep hidden from others. Compared to his public speeches...
What's wrong?
Do you remember when the Black Tide was approaching? The Grove had planned to send Cersei's core flame to a safe place. But an accident happened.
But Cersei took over his body and resurrected him.
That's right. But what if Professor Anaxa's fusion with the core flame of reason wasn't an accident?
What do you mean?
Put yourself in his shoes. Knowing that the Black Tide was closing in and your time was running out.
I'd put my theories to the test.
Exactly. When the Black Tide came, the true reason Anaxa headed to the Luminary Throne was to transmute and fuse him.
Did he succeed?
No. Judging from how he reacted after the event, the results came as a surprise. Maybe he failed. The manuscripts detailing all the alchemical formulae have been taken away.
Could he have taken them for other purposes?
Like, what? There's only one. No.
To conceive an entity of perfection, one must first understand the principles of creation.
He's after Kefali!
Sir, this sky above us.
Of course not. This is just an image from a projection device used for educational purposes. The day-night cycle has been lost to this world. So that students like you may still learn about the night sky, astronomers have harnessed the Titan's miraculous power to manipulate the light, projecting the nights of the past here for you. Much like how the sky above the holy city is also illuminated by Kefali's dawn device.
So, the skies of...
You mustn't conclude that, Anaxa. You should know that only a child would expose a trick and be proud of it. Often people know more than they let on. They simply choose to feign ignorance.
And they're just deluding themselves. People believe in Kefali's tale of Genesis, accepting wholesale whatever the priests preach. We have already realized that we live in a world where Titans make the rules.
So much time has passed since you sowed the seeds of doubt in my heart, child. Many a night, I find myself penning down all my theories and wild ideas. Only
Why? Because we'll face death by burning if word gets out?
as a sage of the Venerationists, my soul has already become inextricably linked to the great tree. Every word I say, and every move I make, but above all else...
But I can, sir. I can do it for us. The time...
You're right. Go. Find out what we are. Become the one who conquers the
Child of humanity, you didn't go to such lengths for an audience.
If I were as foolish as a Dromus...
Before such power, does it make any difference whether you're a human?
I'm sure you're familiar with the story of the Styxians. They call me a blasphemer, Circes. But that doesn't mean I deny the existence. As I see it, Titans are simply a force that mankind has yet to find a way.
Oh, if power that rivals the Titans is what you crave, what?
Why stop at harnessing the power of the Titans? The source of life is what I wish to grasp. To understand what makes up the soul. And to learn. Thanks to you, I've had the chance to personally verify, in more ways than one, that the soul indeed ceases to exist in death. But where there is death, there is life. And where there is an end, there must also be a beginning. How then is a soul born?
And by the sound of it,
No. I have already drawn a conclusion.
Professor Anaxa, I'm here. His life hangs by a thread. I must ask you to refrain from taking any unnecessary steps.
Of course. I'll bring this to a conclusive end. However, in accordance with the principle of...
As you wish.
Don't you care to know what the price...
It's a matter of uncovering the truth about the Death Titan, and this may be the only time I can ever save someone's life.
I see.
indulge me. Am I correct to say that you intend to prove Thanatos' whereabouts and prove the nature of our...
Before I begin, I must... As unrelated as these two propositions may seem at first, the reason I say this is as I've mentioned earlier.
Professor, you were in the Nether...
Yes, I am but a living dead man now. But that's not important. What truly matters is... That's not all. Remember how I...
And I've told you that I have no recollection of such an event.
Because that wasn't you. That was
Calypso?
That's the name I made up on a whim when speaking to this girl. And surely you jest. Don't you think I, of all people, would know if that were the name of one of the 7 sages under the shade of my—
It seems you've lost even the memories seared into your soul. Use your head, Circes. Since all of this took place in the realm of the dead, it stands to the living cannot step foot into that world. So who could they be? The answer is those fallen heroes are the mortal incarnations of the Titans before their ascensions to godhood. The gods aren't master creators born out of thin air, and they are no different from humans. Does this answer to—
Yes, because you've answered nothing. If I
Even on the off chance that you speak the truth, this brings us no closer to grasping
I knew you would say, but it matters not. I know what I'm doing.
You can revive a—
Humans cannot return from the dead. Neither. But all we need to do is look at this from a different perspective. If I'm reborn as Kefali, I can rebuild the world and all within it as they once did.
I have news from Hyacinth and Danhung. Anaxa might be trying to do something with Kefali's
Kefali? But what could Anaxa want?
That is not possible. He is indeed the great performer, capable of fooling anyone and everyone with his tricks. No need for guilt, for this is good news to us. The Council of Elders has found themselves a traitorous ally. What we should be doing now is to keep our eyes peeled for whichever trickery Kainis is up to, and react accordingly to thwart. Being Arkima's political center, the Demigod Council holds just as much significance as the Vortex of Genesis. Someday, after my duty. Till then, it's best to...
Preposterous! The Christos-heirs only have their standing because of the Council of Elders! How—
Wow. These people are shooting daggers with their eyes.
It's been a while. What is that supposed to mean? Is this really the sort of person that the young lord praised as a—
It has indeed been some time, Lord Krateros. What brings you here in such haste?
Shh! Keep it down. Be more vigilant. See those duplicitous dogs over there? They do the dirty work for Kainis. I've already ordered my people to hold them back, but we should still lay low. Unless you're itching for a bloody fight to get a workout in.
My bad.
Did you hear thunderclaps last night? Thunderclaps are beacon signals of strife. They are a message from the young lord. He threw a spear bearing several words.
Watch out. The Flame Reaver is back.
I guessed as much. We didn't actually kill them back at the Kremnos Arena.
I figured this is something you would want to know. We Kremnoans never back down from a fight. So if you plan to take that thing down in a battle...
You have my gratitude.
Remind her to be on her toes while you're at it. That vicious Kainis has been unusually active lately. Those lackeys she keeps under cover have been going in and out of the city a lot more frequently these days. Some even seem to be getting Kremnoans to defect to the Council.
That's...
Looks like you can...
We should get back.
By Kefali in Talenton above, as the Theoros, I have
Aglaya!
I know about the poisonous fangs of that king snake through the golden threads. In the past, I would be confident about keeping her in check, but...
What do you...
It is no longer about eloquence or arguments. I have been a demigod for far too long, that I hardly have any humanity left. But this has come a lot sooner than I expected. But perhaps
Yes,
it is far easier for the... There is no glory in win...
I appreciate what you've done.
Oh, you've done well, Lord Calictus. Let me take over and personally close this debate for today. Dearest counselors, let it be known that I sorely miss the blissful times portrayed in lyrical poems. Yet, in the present, people from all over are forced to leave their homeland to seek refuge in the holy city where they hope to rest under Kephales's protection. All of us have long been in the same boat with we didn't have a choice in the past, but now the Council of Elders brings to the table a new possibility. All I have... Would you rather strive toward the unheard of Era Nova? Or return to the prosperous Era Chrysia of our past? Now, which of the two would lead...
But how are we supposed to send Amphorius back to Era Chrysia?
We all know that Era Chrysia is a thing of the past, Lady Kindness. Please, enlighten me. How does the Council of Elders plan to turn back time?
Let the three Titans of Calamity be born, and Era Chrysia is nevermore. But bring demise to those Titans, and Era Chrysia will descend upon us again. Know that the Council of Elders is never one to make empty promises. Look at who we have on ours. Anaxagoras, one of the Grove's 7 sages, and Castorus, Idonia's goddess. With the help of these 2 heroes, I can promise...
Aren't they Chrysos heirs?
It's clear from the start that these heroes do not get along well in their group. All the more proof that Aglaya is unfit to speak on behalf of every Chrysos heir.
Era Chrysia!
Castorus? Why are you standing over there?
You finally arrived, Anax.
Don't worry, Aglaya. Well, I know that you have many queries. Tell me, dear, if we successfully retrieve and return Thanatos' core flame without anyone
The answer is simple. We will have a chance to rid the world of death and bring He's
one of the 7 sages. Your proposal is much too idealistic. As long as the Black Tide still exists.
Remember what I previously said? Kephales's core flame is guarded by the secret power of the Council of Elders. Tell me, dear citizens, have any of you ever seen even a glimpse of the threat that this person is talking about anywhere?
Oh. Could it be that you heard that from the Flame Reaver? Citizens, let's loudly sing the blessed hymn. Oh, beautiful old world where...
After the destruction of the 3 Titans of Calamity...
Era Chrysia! Yes!
This is bad.
Anaxa, pray tell. Everything that you've mentioned hints...
Thank you, Lady Aglaya. For Castorus, Idonia's goddess of death.
With that, I solemnly promise that the core flame Lady Castorus brings back will be personally managed by the Count. Thereafter, if we are able to garner the support of all of you at the Citizens' Assembly, we shall spare no effort in ensuring...
With the balance shattered, the result is clear. Akama has chosen her.
Aglaya, dear Aglaya. What has caused your heart to soften?
Wag your tongue as much as you like. Since the flame chase journey has been preordained by the prophet.
Well then.
Casters? What's going on?
Well, it seems that when I sent you to look for a knack...
My apologies, everyone. I know that you have...
In that...
In actuality, he showed me...